We'll cut straight to the chase because I know that's what you're all here for, the drive. Now, this car is something special. Connected to the car by this really comfortable steering wheel, and the steering is really, really nice. The brakes will send you through the windscreen, those 356mm, 4 pots doing their job just fine. As I come into this corner, making sure that ute stays where he is. The all-wheel drive system and the platform just give you such confidence in taking these corners. Before we head any further, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you would, please hit that bell button. Little content creators like me don't often slide into your subscriber boxes, and that really helps me get great content like this. Now, what is this? This is the 2021 GR Yaris. 200 kilowatts, 370 Newton meters of torque, revving to 7 grand, and will actually take it 0 to 100 faster than a Civic Type R. Now, whilst I let that sink in, let's hop inside. Let's quickly talk interior. Very familiar Yaris interior. The gear stick has been raised 60mm to bring it closer to the steering wheel, which is a thinner variant. We have really, really comfortable bucket seats. GR Yaris everywhere, which reminds you just what you are sitting in. Storage is a little bit woeful. We do have 2 cup holders, but there's no armrest here to speak of. The glove box is normal. There's somewhere to rest your phone, but give it some shit and that will come flying out. The rear seats are about as useful as paper mache. And let's not talk about the rear boot because, well, there's not a lot to talk about. 170 litres because of the all-wheel drive system. And if you care about any of the negatives I just talked about, this car is not for you. This is an extreme hot hatch, and it does that so freaking well. Back to the good, just how serious GR are about this. There is a normal mechanical handbrake because that disconnects drive to the rear wheels, so when you're on those tight rally courses you can rip a hairpin. And finishing on the worst trait of the interior of the GR Yaris are the sounds that are played through the speakers that get progressively louder as you go through the drive modes. Toyota, stop that. It's a really cool car. You don't need to make the inside experience fake because the driving experience is so real. You don't need the fake noise. $55mm longer, 60mm wider, and you'll notice this actually quite appealing slanting roofline is 95mm lower than a standard Yaris, and that should tell you everything you need to know about how serious GR are about this platform. Now, when I say Yaris, underneath here there is really no Yaris. It's a completely bespoke all-wheel drive platform which can send split wherever it wants, whenever it wants. Now, the variables are 60-40 normally, Sport takes it to 70-30, and for those track guys, 50-50. And when we say Yaris, apart from the interior, of course, the only exterior panels which are the same are the front lights, those mirrors, the rear lights, and that is it. This bonnet, the doors, and the boot are actually aluminium as well to save weight. Now I'm at the rear because, let's face it, that's what a lot of the competitors are going to be seeing. The Civic Type R and the Megane RS, more expensive but slower, 0 to 100. Now in terms of power to weight, the Civic Type R is 156 kilowatts per tonne, only 3 more than this little pocket rocket. Now whilst we're at the back, we can talk about the colour, feverish red. There's 3 colours available, white, black, and this one which is $500. Now whilst we're on the subject of availability, Toyota kind of didn't really think this was going to sell as well as it did. They had 1,000 units which they thought was going to last them 12 months. It lasted 1 week. In the first day alone, WA sold 53 of these. That's just Western Australia in 1 day. Quite popular. Now demand has peaked, so they are available again, but delivery is not expected until the end Q3, Q4 of next year. Each engine is built by a single skilled craftsman whose signature sits between the 2 cams. And these plastic covers, well, if you want to run coilovers with a little bit of adjustability on the top, they are removable to give you that little bit of extra space. There you have it, the most anticipated car of 2021, the Toyota GR Yaris, which frankly Toyota didn't even need to make. But how happy are we that this exists? I'm standing next to it. Quite a lot, and the sales figures back that up. As always, thank you so much for watching today's video. As always, there's going to be more videos hovering around me, so I'm just going to stand here for just a little bit while you can pick one, because you know, pick one, or hit the subscribe button. You can do that too, or pick a video, pick one. Thanks.